we're back with our holiday special, Hawkeye. Let's see what's been going around campus. On December 18th, we will have an assembly. 7th graders will be hearing from an African drummer, and 8th graders will be hearing from a Holocaust survivor.
Mrs. Wanda was named Classified Employee of the Month. Now let's look at our Students of the Month.
We have a new librarian, Miss Tanisha Heck. Let's hear a little bit about her.
What did you do before you became a librarian?
I was at the San Luis Obispo County Library for a year, and before that I stayed home with my kids and I homeschooled them.
What made you want to become a librarian?
I love books and I love information and I love sharing books and information with other people.
What is your favorite book?
I like a lot of books. That's hard. I guess Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is probably my favorite.
What are your hobbies?
I like to read a lot. I like to play with my kids. I like to travel and explore. I like to go hiking and gardening.
What's your favorite holiday tradition?
We hang up our stockings, and we've all had our stockings since we were born, including me, and I love watching my kids open them in the morning.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
On a much more lighthearted note, next up we have the meme. This week we have the neck guy meme. This meme is based off of a guy that got arrested, then released, then arrested again. I don't like that. But he has a massive neck, so people started making jokes about his mugshot.
Romaine lettuce from the Central Coast of California has been linked to an outbreak of E. coli. The CDC says that some romaine lettuce is safe to eat. If you are unsure of your lettuce origins, it's safer just to throw it out.
NASA's InSight spacecraft has successfully landed on Mars after 7 months of traveling through space. InSight will be studying the interior of the red planet to gather information and send astronauts there someday.
Adoption fees were waived. More than 100 animals were adopted at the Woods Humane Society.
There's a Christmas shop in Cambria with over 2,000 Christmas lights. You guys should go check it out.
We also had another launch of the Falcon 9 rocket on December 3rd. It was at break.
There was an Opomo Christmas parade where they also did tree lighting. It was very fun.
Now for the sports. Boys basketball at the time of recording are the records for 7th grade are 3-5, but for 8th grade are 6-2.
The Northern California fires that swept through and destroyed the town of Paradise are now fully contained. According to AP News, about 31,000 students in all have been away from school since the disaster. On Monday, nearly all of them went back, though some of them attended class in other buildings because their schools were damaged or destroyed, or inaccessible inside the evacuation zones. The district is also making every effort to keep original classes and teachers together when possible, even if that is at a new campus or in a combined class. In this holiday season, there are many things that we should be thankful for. Remember to appreciate what you have and those around you.
It's holiday season. Let's take a look from all the holidays around the globe.
Christmas is a celebration that derives from Christianity, being the celebration of Jesus' birth. Typically, Christmas is celebrated with a balsam fir tree decorated with ornaments of your choice or presents underneath.
Hanukkah, a joyous celebration of family, freedom, and light, is a holiday primarily celebrated at home beginning on the 25th day of the Hebrew month of Kislev, usually falling in December, and lasting for about 8 days. At what is the coldest, darkest time of the year for many people, we celebrate by bringing light and warmth into our homes, into our communities, and into the world around us.
Kwanzaa is a celebration held in the United States and in other nations of the Africa diaspora in the Americas and lasts a week. The celebration honors African heritage and African American culture and is observed from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a feast and gift giving. Kwanzaa has 7 core principles. It was created by Maulana Karenga and was first celebrated in 1966 to 67.
Boxing Day. Boxing Day was originated in England in the middle of the 19th century under Queen Victoria. Boxing Day was celebrated the day after Christmas. It was a day off for servants and when they received a Christmas box from their master. The servants would go home and give Christmas boxes to their families.
That's all we have for you this week.
I hope you enjoyed this week's Hawkeye. Stay classy, Mesa.
Okay, Jameson, we need a picture for you.
You're seeing a video.
Oh, frick.
At least I tipped my hat for the video.
The video. Water under the desk.
Chaos.
He's under the desk.